Today we're at Royal Caribbean's private island, Perfect Day at CocoCay. We decided we wanted to make this trip to the island extra special and booked the exclusive Coco Beach Club. The price and value is a little controversial of a topic. We're going to tell you everything you need to know about Coco Beach Club so you can decide if it's worth your money. Perfect Day at CocoCay underwent a renovation in 2019 that cost over $200 million. One of the newest additions is the Coco Beach Club, which is a resort within the resort. To help organize this video and ensure you get all the information you need, we've divided it into 7 categories. We're going to go over the location and transportation, theming, dining, entertainment, our tips, what we liked and didn't like, what to bring, and is it worth the cost. So you've got off the ship and you're so excited to get to the Coco Beach Club. There's a couple ways of getting there. You can either walk there, it takes about 15 minutes, or you can take the tram that arrives every 10 minutes. We found that early in the morning then they had a bunch of trams ready to go to take people over, so we decided to take the tram over to start the day. But there's a couple ways of getting there, and also at the end of the day, you then have the option of walking back after all your relaxation or hopping on a tram. So what's the theme and what's this place all about? The Coco Beach Club is really about having smaller crowds and personal service. It's a resort within the resort with a private infinity pool, beach access, and a restaurant. The capacity only is for about a few hundred people, so there's tons of space. It's got a sophisticated, upscale feeling compared to everywhere else on CocoCay. When you arrive, you're given an armband, so you can easily come and go as you'd like if there's other areas of the island you would like to enjoy for a little bit. But the odds are, being what you've paid and how much is in the beach club, you'll probably spend most of your day there. So in terms of dining, there is a poolside bar. It's important to note that drinks are not included, but if you've purchased a drink package on the ship, you can use it. And at the start of the day, there's a little area where some coffee and tea and pastries. The main dining area here is the Coco Beach Club restaurant. This is an open-air restaurant that has high-end food, serving up dishes like filet mignon and grilled lobster. It's a private table service restaurant, and there are menus that you can find here that you can not find anywhere else on Perfect Day at CocoCay. Most of the other food you can find on the island is going to include things like burgers, chicken sandwiches, tacos, so here you're really getting a sit-down restaurant. When you arrive, they are going to ask you, or they at least asked us to choose a time for lunch. They're open between 11 to 3. And as much as I was a little surprised and we had to think of a time and what times they had, it actually really helped because then there wasn't long lineups and you weren't getting there being told, oh, actually you got to wait 40 minutes to eat. So I didn't mind that they were doing that. If you want to know more about Perfect Day at CocoCay, we've created a few videos to help you out with your planning. So when this video is done, be sure to check it out. So in terms of the meal, we just want to give you an idea of what we had so you know what you can expect and see. It is a table service restaurant. For appetizer, there's a bento box, which I'm a huge fan of because then we get to try everything. You can't go wrong with some fresh shrimp, and I really like the hummus. Erin enjoyed the tzatziki and pita. For the main, I had the lobster. It's a grilled Bohemian lobster, and it was nice. The garlic saffron aioli was okay, but I do prefer my grilled lobster with just melted butter. Erin had the filet. It was cooked perfectly, just as he asked for it. We don't usually have steak beachside, but we loved it. We also wanted to try the lobster sandwich, and I can't get enough of the lobster. It was really cool. It was a coconut crusted lobster sandwich. It was nice, and I would have it again as well. And because we are also kids at heart, we did ask for the mozzarella sticks, which are on the kids menu. I'm not gonna lie, I think this might have been Aaron's favorite part of the meal. He was really craving mozzarella sticks this day. For dessert, we had the tropical sherbet. It was refreshing, and then we also had the Bohemian rum-soaked cake, which was nice and light. The quality of the food was good. It's what you could expect at a specialty restaurant on board the ship. All right, so what can you expect in terms of entertainment when you go to the Coco Beach Club? Firstly, it is available for all ages. There were some kids when we were there, and kids under 3 are free. There's an infinity pool with amazing views, and you're right by the bar there. It was super calm. There were some kids playing, but it was so much calmer than the Oasis pool. I mean, that's nice. It's the largest pool in the Caribbean, but it does have more of a party vibe. I also love the water loungers. They're super comfy, awkward to get in and out, but once you're in them, you're just gonna hang out there for a little while. There's also a private beach. CocoCay is known for the beaches, but this spot is amazing. You've got lots of loungers with umbrellas. They're spread out nicely. There's floating mats you can take in the water. It was a nice, quiet, calm beach to be on for sure. We were there and it wasn't actually perfect beach weather day. It was a little bit cool. It did warm up by the afternoon, but you could tell it was a nice, calm beach. The water was calm. It was nice and clear. We definitely enjoyed sitting and relaxing on the beach. If you want to take your relaxation to the next level, there are cabanas available. The Perfect Day at CocoCay has some amazing cabanas. There are two types. There are beach cabanas as well as those cabanas that float over the water, and they look gorgeous. They are not included with your entrance fee, so these do cost more, and they do come with an entrance for 8 people. So when you pay for one of the cabanas, you can have 8 people come in with you for that fee. And the prices can range. The over-the-water cabanas are $2,000 for the day. You get the private cabana, access to the pool, the restaurant, and a private attendant. The beach cabanas are a bit cheaper, around $1,500, and they're also up to 8 guests. So actually, if you are a party of 8 going, it's not that much more to get one of those private cabanas. We get asked all the time what to bring when going to different islands and different ports, so we do just want to add a couple things in here so your day at the Coco Beach Club will be perfect. You can purchase ahead of time and it can sell out, so we do recommend actually booking as early as possible, and if a sale pops up, just call Royal Caribbean and I'm sure that you can get that figured out. We do recommend wearing sandals or comfortable shoes. We did see some people with the water shoes. I actually found the beach was pretty good and didn't need them, but if you are more comfortable in water shoes, you'll want to bring those with you. You do not need to bring towels. They've got some nice they call luxury towels at the beach club, so you don't need to bring any. They've got you covered on that. We recommend bringing a water bottle. In the Caribbean, it can be very hot, and when you're having a busy, fun day, you can get dehydrated without knowing. And actually, Aaron a couple times has had heat stroke, and it's not something you want to be doing. So we actually have our little traveling flamingo water bottle, and we just like to take something and recommend for you too to make sure you stay hydrated. We also have a waterproof bag. We like to put our phone in it. I also like bringing a wireless charger to keep my phone all charged up, and we've got a link below if you're interested in the one that we use. You're also good just to wear comfortable clothes, even though you're going to a table service restaurant. People are wearing t-shirts, cover-ups. It was very casual, so don't feel like you need to bring anything to dress up, just whatever you're wearing to the Perfect Day at CocoCay that day. Also, you'll want to make sure you bring your sun protection, sunscreen, sunglasses, and a hat, all that stuff that just, again, making sure you're taking care of yourself and your needs for that day. So on to what we liked and what we didn't like. So what's included, we liked that there were beach chairs, tons of umbrellas. There's also an option of day beds that are near the pool. And as I said, they've got those premium towels, which are really nice. There's showers and restrooms, so you don't need to leave the private area for any of that stuff, which is great. The day beds that were near the pool, there aren't any day beds on the beach, but the ones near the pool went extremely fast. We are early birds, and we were probably one of the first off the ship, and by the time we got there, they were already reserved, or people had already put their stuff down on them. You can't actually reserve ahead of time. So, let me know if you've ever got one of those day beds, because you must be getting there pretty early. We did really like how quiet the beach and the pool was. The chairs are well spaced out, and there's lots of umbrellas because shade is key in the Caribbean. We actually took a walk in the middle of the day just to see what the rest of the island was like, and wow, the beach, the lagoon, and the pool area were so busy. When we went back, we just realized how much quieter the Coco Beach Club was. Now, again, you'll have to decide for your party. When we were kids, there were 3 of us all within pretty close ages of each other, and we were not calm kids, so my parents definitely would not have wanted to take us to the Coco Beach Club. The table service restaurant was nice. We did enjoy just sitting, relaxing, and enjoying the views. We didn't have to wait in line and be trying to carry our food back and forth. The menu had a good variety, and we did ask for quite a bit, and nobody gave us a hard time about it. So, if you're hungry and you want to try different things, just ask for it. Again, you've paid for this, so you want to make sure that you enjoy it. There were a couple things that we didn't like. I do actually wish there was some more just sort of snack food around during the day. There is the coffee and some pastries in the morning. That's pretty early, so you do have to be early to get that. And then there's nothing till your lunchtime. So if you're not having lunch till 2, I like to eat, and that's a long time to go. You know, even if they just had some grab and go stuff out, some chips and dip or fruit, that would be nice. They have sherbet on the menu for lunch, for dessert. Like, you know, being able to grab a sherbet and sit on the beach would also be just a great little addition that I don't think would cost them extra. Another side note, not a big deal, but the washrooms were not very big. There was only 2 stalls for the women. And so, you know, there were a few times during the day that you're just sort of waiting for the washroom. And I feel for an area where you've got about 200 people, you know, they could have made those a little bit bigger. And the other thing that we didn't really love is the price, which we will get into now. So this is an exclusive private beach club with an infinity pool and high-end dining, but is it worth the price tag? There's so much already included on the island that do you really need it? On our last Royal Caribbean cruise, as I said, we decided to make it a little bit extra special, and this was our excursion for that trip. The prices can range between $100 to $200 US per person, depending on the time of year and promotions. We were there at a busy time, and there was another large cruise ship there, and it did cost us that $200 US each. The meal is like that of a specialty restaurant, which on the cruise ship would cost you about $50. And you have the private area with the quieter beach. But is it worth the price tag? You're going to have to decide for you. If you're somebody who gets off the ship early, you're not going to have a hard time getting a seat on the beach in the shade anyway. There's a lot of beach space, so you can get one with an umbrella and in the shade. If you've never been to Perfect Day at CocoCay, there's also so much to explore on the island. They've got different beaches, they've got the lagoon, they've got the largest pool in the Caribbean, the Oasis pool with the swim-up bar and a live DJ. So that can just be your excursion there, walking around and exploring the island. Now, if it fits your budget and you are a larger group and maybe somebody in your group has some mobility challenges, it is great because the beach, the pool, the washroom, the restaurant are all very close together. So it does make for a much quieter, calmer day. We did really enjoy it, but $200 each is steep. And if we're going back and we can't get a deal, I don't think I'll be paying that $200. We did enjoy our time, as I said, and we got off the ship as early as possible, and we stayed as long as we could. We were one of the last people to get back on the ship because we did want to get our money's worth. So have you ever been to the Coco Beach Club before? Do you think it's worth the price tag? Have you been able to get a couple good deals? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas and opinions. Also, if you're interested in more of our content that we create, we do have another channel called Flamingos in Wonderland, where we focus on Disney and your experiences there and other theme parks. So be sure to check us out there as well. Also, just a reminder for the months of November and December, we are into the season of giving. And we are going to be donating all of the proceeds from our merchandise to Feed Ontario. We really like Feed Ontario because $1 is the equivalent of 3 meals. So feel free to go check out our merchandise. We got hats, t-shirts, water bottles, all different stuff. Or if you've also got another charity that you prefer to donate to, you can head over and donate to them. Thank you very much to everybody for your positive support and feedback about this. We appreciate all your help in sharing some love this season. Thanks again so much for taking the time to watch our video. We hope that you found it helpful and got some insights into the Coco Beach Club. Remember, memories are forever, so make them fabulous. Thanks again for watching and happy travels.